What's going on, everyone? DudeRocks5539 here. Thought I'd make a video and more in-depth of my Thunderbolt 1000. Since my last video was just a brief run-up with a shop vac and nothing else, so thought I'd do this video to get more in-depth of what I did and friends of mine helped me out with. So yeah, let's get into it. First thing you'll notice is I got a screen on it finally. It had the screen, but you could see in the very first video of it, when I was doing a video of it when it was disassembled, we stripped all the paint off the screen frame right here. So it's just like this, the bare metal. It's a pretty popular style that a lot of siren enthusiasts seem to like to do on theirs, and for installs as well. Well, installs of ones that have been refurbished from like someone like, for example, Jeb or Cruz. They do a lot of the screens like this with the bare metal. Anyways, yeah, so new screen as well. So the thing we had to do, I had to get new collector rings for it. And I finally found some. I'm not going to say where I got them, but someone sold them to me, and I got it from him. So did that, and then what else? The chopper motor, the brushes that ride on the collector rings had to be replaced. One was missing, so I had to get two new brushes from Federal. And if you guys have a Thunderbolt or get one in the future, or wanting to own one, or whatever the hell you want to do, I will tell you right now that brushes from Federal are stupid expensive. It's ridiculous. And I had to get the caps too, and the caps were ridiculous too, and it's just a little piece of plastic, so that's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, so did that. The brushes for the actual commutator and armature were good, so we didn't need to replace those. I will say this, Edon is the one that mainly helped me out by doing most of the stripping, sanding, priming, and painting, because I don't really have a lot of room here, even though I'm very well capable of doing it myself, and it's really not that hard of a job if you really know what you're doing. And for someone like me that even works on, engines like, my Superjet or, GoPed or whatever it is, a siren shouldn't be that hard to take apart and, do this and do that, whatever. So he helped me out, so big thanks to him. We painted it, or he painted it, I should say, yellow. Very similar. I don't know, I think this is safety yellow. I think it's about the closest to the original civil defense yellow that we could find, basically. So so we did that. Got new hardware. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention too is we got a new weather cap, because the original one was cut right here for some reason. The previous owner of the siren told me when he got it that's how it was. It looked like that when he got it, so I had to get a new weather cap as well. And the guy that sold me the collector rings also sold me the weather cap, so this one was actually kind of beat up. So Edon and I, we had to put some Bondo on it. We straightened it out, and yeah, it looks really good now. So moving on, I got a new, well, not new. It's fairly new. It's about 2 years old. Single phase motor, because this is a 1000A, so it had a 3-phase rotator motor, and obviously I don't have 3-phase, so I got a single phase motor. And big thanks to my friend Connor Cruz for giving this, selling it to me, because otherwise I would have had to pay like about, I don't know, at least $100 for a motor. So this one wasn't used really, and it's only a couple of years old. So he just said, why the hell not? So he sold it to me. So, and then we put it on here and wired it up. We didn't clean up the inside of the rotator box too much, like the main gear. We didn't really clean because this is all going to be, you know, closed anyway with the rotator panels, which are over there on top of the quad. The gear reducer had to have been overfilled because there's a lot of just grease caked on as well in the rotator box on the bottom panel. So I tried scraping a little bit of it, scraping it off. Those aren't actual scratches. That's just it looks like scratches because of the oil, the grease and oil being scratched off. So it looks like they're permanent scratches, but it's not. It's just it's just making lines from the oil being scratched off. So another big help from Connor is he helped us do the wiring on it. So this wire goes up to the collector rings, which powers a chopper motor, and then these wires coming out here come out of the rotator motor. They go into this junction box, and then this 90-degree elbow through a conduit, and then I have these two switches right here. Top one is for the chopper, and then bottom is for the rotator. And I also have this. This is the blower I actually decided on using for the siren. It's a Craftsman. I forgot the model of it, but you know, a lot of people say, well, what do you call it? Leaf blowers can't really supercharge it because it'll starve of air. Well, first of all, this is running on chopper level 1, so it's not really going to starve of air on chopper level 1. And number 2, this blower actually, believe it or not, is actually ridiculously powerful. I think on the nozzle somewhere, I don't know if I can really get it into view, but right there it says, I think it says 240 miles an hour and 380 CFM. So obviously the main thing in a Thunderbolt is the back pressure from the roots blower. It's not really about CFM, it's mainly back pressure. So, but this blower does the job perfectly fine. So this is the blower I'm going to use with it. What I have to do though is, you can see I have it on a little plastic tub to hold it up, and I have a little fitting it's just kind of ghetto rigged for now. I have a PVC pipe, a 90-degree elbow, and it's press fitted in there, and it's airtight, along with the that duct tape job right there that duct tapes to the nozzle. It's all ghetto rigged right now, but it's all airtight. But eventually I'll get to doing make an attachment or something. Maybe Edon and I can make some type of attachment. So yeah, that's the case. Yeah, everything else is pretty much, you know, the same. We just, rewired it, and it's wired. Like I said, it's chopper level 1, so it's on 110. So I guess what we'll do right now is we'll do a little rotation test, and I'll buzz the chopper without the leaf blower running, and then I'll do a run with the leaf blower running. So let me set the camera down really quick and get it centered or whatever. Try to get the best. Bear with me. Actually, let me move it over here. This might be a better spot. Yeah, that's a little better. Bear with me. There's not really much places I could set this damn camera down. So, all right, I'm gonna rotate it just for now. I have it set on 2 RPM because when I set it on 4 or 8 RPM, the motor would struggle to actually start up. So I thought it was just the oil in the gear reducer. So I did put new oil in it, but it's still having the same issue. So I don't really know what that's all about, but I just kept it on 2 RPM, and that's what it's at, and it works perfectly fine. You can kind of hear the screen rattling a little bit because I might have mentioned it. I can't really remember. The little pieces in the screen, they're not really like pressed together tightly. It's the little things in the screen that kind of line them up, the beams up of the frame, kind of rattle a little bit. So that's what you're hearing. So I'm going to buzz the chopper really quick, just a couple of times. As you can see, it runs smoothly, no issues there. What I'll do really quick is I don't want to do it too long, even though my neighbors really don't give a shit about the noise I make, but I still want to be nice about it. So I will just, I'll run it up about, I won't even let it get to max RPM on chopper level 1, but about halfway with the blower on, so here we go. Yeah, this, like I said before, this blower really has some oomph to it, so really happy about that. And again, like I mentioned in my my first video, I think I mentioned it. I gave the blower to Edon to use on his Thunderbolt because I just didn't have enough room for that big ass blower. So this is the blower I'll be using. And another thing to mention too before I end the video is this pallet design is actually, I wouldn't say common, but a couple other enthusiasts use them. One of them is Carson, or on YouTube, Music City Sirens. He uses this for his Thunderbolt. So, but I think the design originally was made by Cruz Newberry or Stormsetter44 on YouTube. So, yeah, so we went with this design because I wanted something that's narrow. It had to be long, though, to compensate for, you know, the off-balance weight when the horn is pointing the other way. Otherwise, I would have had to go with, like, a big square pallet like the one Edon had, but he's going to be mounting his Thunderbolt to the blower, and he's actually he's going to use the same pallet, but the blower will be mounted on the pallet, and then the siren will be on the standpipe. So yeah, so I went with this pallet instead. So I guess that's pretty much it. Just wait. Look out for more videos in the future of this. I'll put more out eventually, but for now, this is what I got of it. So I'm gonna get decals for it as well, but those are really expensive. But for now, it's pretty much complete, or it is complete actually. So yeah. So I'll see you guys next time.